Hi guys, today I will share 13 kitchen cooking hacks that will solve a lot of your cooking problems. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to Mom and Me, like this video as it took a lot of effort to film this video. I've already uploaded 2 more kitchen hacks in past which you guys appreciated a lot, and this is the third one. But if you haven't yet watched the previous 2 ones, I will link them up in the cards and in the description box below. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Happens to us all. From time to time, it all comes around.
First, trick to make crispy Manchurian balls. Use a food processor to finely chop all the vegetables instead of chopping with hands. Now here's the trick. Add 1 tablespoon of salt to the chopped vegetables and rest it for 15 minutes. Now squeeze water and you will be amazed how much water is extracted. Salt will draw water from the skin as well as the core of the vegetables, resulting in crispy Manchurian balls. To fry Manchurian balls, heat the oil on high flame. Once the oil is hot, deep fry on medium flame so that the Manchurian crust becomes crispy. And I bet you will enjoy eating your Manchurians.
We're all building bridges slowly, tearing them down fast to start over. We're all trying to come over memories of the past and start over.
Second, don't throw away the salty veggie water. You can use this water as vegetable stock to make Chinese soup. Just beware not to add any salt to your soup as it already has salt in it. You can use this stock to make Manchurian gravy as I did here. Third, trick to make perfect fried rice. Now, first of all, you have to be very careful in how you're cooking the rice. So, make a batch of rice and cook it only till it's 80% done. Rinse in water to stop the cooking process. Now, spread it in a thin layer on a tray. Put the tray aside for 15 to 20 minutes and let it cool. This keeps the grains from clumping. Keep all the ingredients ready and use hot iron kadhai to fry the vegetables and later add to the tray instead of mixing the rice into the kadhai. And voila, perfect homemade fried rice is ready. You can heat the rice in small batches as required. This will ensure that each grain of rice is separate and intact.
The past can start over. Start over.
Fourth, tip to avoid dosa sticking to iron tawa. Non-stick pans are so popular these days to make dosas as dosas stick on the iron tawa, especially the first one, isn't it? Well, that's because it hasn't been seasoned well. So try this trick. Heat your iron tawa and spread little oil on it. Once it releases smoke, turn flame off for 1 minute and let it cool a little. Now turn flame again and oil it again and make dosas and it will never stick. A well seasoned iron tawa works better than non-stick pan, and the crispy texture it gives is worth all the effort we put in. The temperature for making dosas should not be too high nor too low. This prevents the dosa from sticking to the tawa and you can make golden brown crispy dosas every time. Another tip, always use ghee to fry dosa instead of oil. Not only will it taste amazing just as you eat at the restaurants, but it will be loaded with good fats too. So skip oil and use ghee to make dosas.
If you say you wanna go, I will follow you. Doesn't matter where we go, I will follow you, follow you. If you say you wanna go, I will follow you.
Fifth, tip to make butter at home. Butter is used from sandwiches to parathas and we all love it, don't we? But did you know making butter at home is so simple? It literally takes less than 10 minutes. That's right, less than 10 minutes, and it's also free from any preservatives or additives. To make homemade butter, take 500 ml of fresh cream into a food processor and blend it on low setting for 5 minutes or until the fat separates. First, the cream will turn into whipped cream, which is soft, then stiff peaks. Keep going until the cream breaks. In this process, you are separating the butter fat from the liquid. Once the butter has solidified, pour off the buttermilk and save it to make kadhi. Rinse the butter by pouring ice water over it and pulsing it few times until the water runs clear. Then add some salt if you like and work that through the butter. And there you have it, old-fashioned butter, no churn required. Spread it on hot roti or make your own lacha paratha and paneer butter masala at home and you will enjoy this healthy and mouth-watering homemade butter. So give it a try.
Doesn't matter where we go, I will follow you. I've been a fool, I've been lost. Guess I've been too blind to see. But now is the time to leave it behind. It's by your side my heart will be. If you say you wanna go, I will follow you. Doesn't matter where we go.
6. Trick to make perfectly soft sukhdi. Sukhdi is a Gujarati sweet and if you're like me, I'm sure you have messed it up so many times in past. But here's a trick. Dry roast the wheat flour on low flame for 10 minutes. Do not add ghee at this stage as we traditionally do as the wheat flour needs a lot of ghee to get soaked in to get roasted. Once the flour is roasted, set it aside and in the same pan take ghee and jaggery and melt them. Now add roasted flour and mix. Adjust the ghee quantity as required and I bet your sukri will never get chewy, the ghee will never float on top of it and it will always be soft. So give this a try.
I will follow you, follow you. It felt like a war with no end in sight. Feelings running out of hand. The wheels of my eyes, this time for real. I wanna be with you till the end. Yeah, if you say you wanna go.
7th, why homemade paneer cubes break and trick to fix it. Paneer at home can be made using acids like yogurt, lemon juice, or vinegar. But did you know that each one alters the taste and texture of paneer? Yogurt yields very soft yet firm paneer. You can skip rinsing the china, but it has to be very well drained by squeezing the excess whey. Then it has to set. Using too much curd to curdle will impart a mild yogurt flavor to the paneer. Lemon, on the other hand, imparts a lemony flavor to the curdled solids or china, so it has to be rinsed well. Too much lemon juice will make the cheese grainy. Vinegar is the most preferred acid by home cooks as it curdles the milk faster compared to yogurt or lemon. Too much vinegar again alters the flavor of the paneer. Usually 2 tablespoons of vinegar or lemon juice or a quarter cup of yogurt is all you need for 1 liter of milk, but make sure to use only one acidic agent. Turn off the stove as soon as you see the milk has curdled completely. When paneer is done, the whey will be clear and not milky. It is important to turn flame off once the whey separates. If you continue to cook any longer, it becomes hard and grainy. Drain the whey and pour some cold water to get rid of the acidic agent you have used. Squeeze the excess water and hang for 30 minutes. Place 2 to 3 kg of weight and let the paneer set for few hours. If your paneer cube breaks when adding to the gravy, that means it has not been drained and hanged enough and it has excess whey in it.
Te poesías, cuentos, mi amor, yeah. El amor es tan corto, olvidarte, no, no, yeah. Los dos amamos de más, enamorado de tu mirar y tú de otra. Porque eres así, ya sé, bebé, no sientes lo mismo.
8. Onion garlic chutney. In my past meal plan videos, I have showed you green chutney recipe that you can prep ahead. Today I will share onion garlic chutney. It's very simple. All you have to do is chop one onion and fry it. Once it's nicely caramelized, add at least 10 to 15 cloves of garlic which is sliced and fry it till it's golden brown too. Now crush this into a mortar and pestle and you can use this chutney with dal bati, on toast, with stir fry. The possibilities are endless. It will add a lot of flavor to your food. So definitely have this as part of your meal prep next week.
Yo fui solo una noche más, no más, no más. Yeah. Lo que es, para ti fue una aventura y yo, bebé, quería ser tu Romeo la última vez. Te juro que la última vez. Ser doble cara está de moda. El egoísmo a ti te ahoga y tus mentiras. No dejo que eso siga.
9th, trick to take off unsprouted moong from the moong sprouts. Moong beans, when sprouted, sometimes results in some beans not being soaked well and they never sprout. Rather gives you that unsatisfying feeling of eating sprouts with raw moong inside. Green gram that has been harvested years ago, they actually never sprout. So if you have ever come across this problem, try this. Put all the sprouts in a colander and shake. You will be surprised to see the hard moong beans will be off instantly. Now you can enjoy your soft and crispy sprouts without the hard bits. 10th, Aloevera Ajwain recipe. Aloevera and carom seeds is a very good remedy for gastric issues, upset stomachs and general digestion. And here is a homemade recipe. Wash and peel aloe vera stem and extract the pulp. Blend the pulp in a blender with juice of 5 lemons. Take a glass bowl and add 1 cup carom seeds to it, 4 tablespoons of black salt, 1 teaspoon asafoetida and pour the aloe vera pulp in it and mix well. Ajwain should be moist and soaked well in the mixture. Now let it dry completely by placing in shade for 3 to 4 days. Mix 2 times a day. Make sure not to expose to direct sunlight. When it has dried completely, store in a glass jar and use when required. It's excellent for kids' stomach issues like stomach ache and gas problems. So try this at home and your kids will love eating this. It's so actually yummy.
Estoy bien, eso es lo que digo, pero me duele si respiro. El problema no es que ya no haya nada, sino la verdad que nunca pudiste.
11th, homemade Vepo rub recipe. Vepo rubs are typically used on chest, back and throat to help with symptoms of common cold or minor aches and pains of the muscles and joints. Of course, you can purchase Vepo rubs in the store, but here is a homemade recipe that is free from any toxic material. Pour ghee into a small saucepan and let ghee melt. Once it is melted, add 5 pieces of camphor to it. Camphor will take around 3 to 5 minutes to melt. Once combined, turn flame off, allow to cool slightly and then add essential oils. You can choose the combination of oils as per your requirement. I will be using 10 drops each of eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree and lavender oil for its headache and nasal congestion relief properties. Pour mixture into small storage container and allow to set. This vapor rub is really good for chesty congestion in kids. I also massage my kids' achy legs which gives them instant relief.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger than what you think.
12th, how to make stuffed parathas without breaking. If your stuffing oozes out of the paratha when rolling them, try this hack. Normally, when making a stuffed paratha, you would take a ball of dough and roll it or stretch it out a little and then put about 1 tablespoon of stuffing before bringing the dough together to conceal the stuffing inside, isn't it? Now, when you have completed this step, allow the stuffed dough balls to rest on the counter for 10 minutes before you attempt to roll them out. This further helps with the stretchiness of the dough, and when you roll out, it prevents the dough from cracking or bursting at the seams. And no more stuffing breaking out of the parathas anymore. So, guys, these were all the tips and tricks for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This video was going to be super duper long because I had so many hacks, but I thought I will break it down into 2 different videos, which I will be posting sometime in future. If you have any tips or tricks that you'd like to share, please comment in my community section, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye for now.
And I know it's hard.